Good morning. It is Thursday. I haven't filmed anything this week because I'm going to be brutally honest. Well, it's not even brutally honest, it's just honest. I'm exhausted. This is the time of year where you really start to see my battery going on almost empty. If think about it this way, every year I give myself 1 week off. You've probably heard me talk about it in past episodes. I take 1 week off. Maybe in January I'll close on Sundays, give myself an actual 2-day weekend. And then the rest of the year, the only extra time I get off is if a holiday lands on a weekday. So it's a full calendar year of only having 1 week off, if that. I say a week, but typically it's been 5 days. And I'm still at the shop getting projects done. So I'm a little tired. I want to, going forward, I've been doing a lot of these archive episodes and videos, and I might change the name of it because I started these videos when I received a grant this past summer, and I was using it to help build and fortify my archives so I could share it with everyone. And if you see right there, that's part of the efforts, is getting these wonderful display cabinets in. And now it's just been kind of following day to day what I do in the shop. So I'm thinking of just reformatting a little bit. And honestly, I just really like capturing the moments and things that happen in the shop that I would otherwise forget about. And it's been fun going back and watching some of these videos and remembering, oh yeah, this happened. Or, I mean, if I'm feeling down or low, I can look at the episode where Slim Jim Phantom from the Stray Cats and his amazing musician wife, Jenny Lee of the Midnight Cowgirls, came in, and how kind they were. Just, it was a really special memory. We ended up getting to go to their show, and it was wonderful. And when I feel kind of down and low, it's nice going back and watching those videos and remembering, yeah, good things do happen, but you have a lot of down days and sad days as well. Anywho, so I'm gonna retailor some of those videos. Some of the videos I've been thinking of doing next are one's based off of my podcast. And if you're not aware, I started a podcast for my shop several years ago. It was interesting. I started it my first week on a generic Adderall. I have ADHD. I was just diagnosed with it. I had started taking Adderall and I realized, wow, like I'm actually able to focus and get things done instead of sitting in this state of freeze all the time. And what do they call it? Is executive dysfunction. So for several years, I had a podcast. Once I started doing this YouTube stuff, I haven't done it because I feel like this is kind of the same thing. But my first episode was having ADHD and how that affects being a small business owner. I talked about how I started my vintage shop and kind of my not usual path to owning a small business. And that's something I'm really, really passionate about, is the world of small business. Now you see it as, and it's not untrue, if you have a small business, you have to be wealthy. You have to have money behind you. And that's not false. But when I started, that was not the case. And a lot of people don't know that. Just how I ended up starting my vintage shop. The fact that I did it on a bootstrap budget. I didn't have a loan. I didn't have, parents who were able to lend me money. I did it just working multiple jobs, affording the rent for my first shop space, and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so I'm probably going to do a video on that because it's something I'm really passionate about and I have a lot of opinions about, especially now where I am in this part of the country. Small businesses, it's an interesting time. I have had a hard time as a small business, especially a vintage shop in North Dakota. I'm pretty outspoken about things and how I see things and how I view things and how I think things should be done. And at some point, that in certain groups, that makes you a little bit of a pariah. So I want to talk about my experience with that. And, you know, through the years of having the shop, I've had people come in who want to do what I do. And I'm a firm believer of you can do it, but your path is not going to look the same as what you commonly see out there. It's hard. You're going to cry a lot. You're going to feel like shit. And it's going to feel very isolating. You're going to feel alone, but you can do it. You just really, really, really have to love what you do. And for me, I look at my business like my child. I don't have kids. I don't have a desire to have kids. My focus is my shop and what I do. So those are kind of the videos that I've been thinking about doing, because as the end of the year approaches, these vlog videos are probably going to get a little less and less because I'm tired and I want to recharge and just do something a little different for the next couple of months. So coming up, hopefully in January, I'll start getting more of those videos out when I have a little bit more time off and I'm able to just do it the way I want to and just do some fun videos and something different. So that's where we're at right now. This week has been pretty average. You have the average holiday shopper, but I'm just counting down the days until I get my time off in January and get to go finally visit family. And it's been an interesting ride. I mentioned in a couple of videos, I think a couple ago, that in my personal life, there have been some, things happening with family members, and it really sets your perspective differently. And I need to take time with my family. So that is what I'm really looking forward to. But I'm hammering down and doing everything I need to do here to make sure that I can take that week off and know I'll be okay. So I'm going to get ready to open, get some little things done here and there, but I think my goal of it being a boring rest of the year in terms of nothing crazy or weird happening, knock on wood, that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to start getting the shop ready. Hello, it is a gloomy Saturday afternoon, and I just got another bag of vintage and antique jewelry from the amazing woman and her former coworker and friend who have been bringing pieces in. So I've already gone through these, just wanted to look at them before I purchased them. But if you're interested in any of the things that I have in here, I will be doing, as per usual, a separate little video, but I have to show you a couple of pieces that really caught my eye. Now, first off, this purse that I'm pretty sure, as I look at it, is from the 90s, but it's this oil slick chain or metal mesh, which is absolutely stunning. Gotta love the 90s. Now, this is not the best setup, but look at this pin. At first I thought it was going to be a necklace, but it's actually kind of a chatelaine style pin and brooch. And I absolutely love this one, and I'm probably going to keep it just because it's very ornate, unusual, and let's face it, I'm kind of a sucker for brooches. And of course we have some beautiful, some of them I believe are 1920s and 1930s brooches that are absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to actually get them cleaned up and put out. So if you're interested in seeing more of these pieces, stay tuned for the next jewelry haul video. Good morning, it is Sunday, and today I got in the shop a bit early to film a new vintage jewelry haul video. Showed a little bit of a preview last night, so I'm gonna go through today and start filming things and also trying to get them out on the floor. The holidays are the time of year where people like to buy vintage jewelry, and I want to get out as much as I can. So stay tuned for that. That should be out later this week. but I am extremely tired today. I need to chug my tea and get some motivation. Have I mentioned yet how excited I am for January? So that's what today's going to be, is filming that jewelry video and then also taking home some of the pieces that I want to keep for myself. So that's my day today and I'm excited. And yesterday it was an interesting day. So it was a Saturday, and I said, I think in previous videos, that the local university here, we have a Division I football team, and some of the Saturdays lately they've been having home games, and that has always brought kind of an interesting group of people into the shop. Sometimes they've already been drinking from tailgating, and it's funny because last night I had a couple in, and apparently I have a very sexy voice. I'm normally told I have an annoying accent or people can't understand me, so that was something new. But it was a good group of people in yesterday, which I'm very happy about. And then I was also told that I look like Chapel Rowan, which I think it's just the hair. I don't have any kind of talent like that whatsoever, but I'll take it. 2 compliments yesterday, I'll take it. That was kind of fun. But anyways, all right, let's get into the real fun part and start sorting out all of this jewelry.